Ever wondered how India keeps its financial system, running smoothly and honestly?
I'd say a big part of that is thanks to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, or ICAI for short.
The ICAI, right. And looky for us, we get to peek behind the curtain today, like a deep dive into what they've been up to.
We'll be using their own journal, the Chartered Accountant.
Oh, so straight from the source.
Exactly. Specifically, the February 2025 issue, fresh off the press, covering the council year 2024-2025.
So it's more than just those grueling CA exams we've heard about.
Much more. They're deeply involved in shaping financial policy in India, supporting government initiatives, even boosting financial literacy across the country.
Okay, now that's impressive. So, how does that actually work? I mean, I read about their involvement with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Yes. Advising on simplifying company rules, investor protection laws, that sort of thing.
Right, so making sure the system is robust but also makes sense.
Exactly. It's not just giving advice, though. They're hands-on, helping Indian Railways switch to accrual-based accounting.
Accrual-based. Some of our listeners might not be familiar with that term.
Sure, it means recognizing revenue when earned, expenses when incurred, regardless of when cash actually moves.
Oh, so it's a more accurate picture than just looking at cash flow.
Spot on. And for a giant like Indian Railways, that's crucial.
Makes sense for planning and decisions. But wow, their support goes beyond just accounting. Collaborating with the Capacity Building Commission to train government officers.
Yep, boosting their financial management skills. Then there's the public outreach, Vityagyan Mela, taking place in 63 cities.
And those investor awareness programs, reaching hundreds of thousands of people.
Exactly, empowering everyday citizens to make informed financial decisions.
Investing, budgeting, even just knowing their rights, love it. They even want CA firms included in the PM internship scheme.
Now that would give young people incredible experience working with seasoned CAs.
Shows real dedication to the next generation. So, big impact within India, but they're going global too.
Absolutely. One big push is establishing Gift City, our international financial services center, as a global hub.
For accounting, taxation, all those crucial financial services.
Right. Positioning India as a leader in those areas.
Ambitious. And they're boosting recognition of Indian CAs globally, right?
Yep. Working with ECTIS in the UK to benchmark ICAI qualifications against UK and UAE standards.
Smart move. Makes it easier for Indian CAs to work abroad.
And their global presence is expanding rapidly. New branches, offices, chapters. They're up to 52 chapters and 29 representative offices in 47 countries.
Wow. Talk about spreading their wings. Hold on, I saw something about 8 crore UDINs issued.
Yes, unique document identification numbers.
Right, 8 crore. Shows how seriously they're taking document authenticity, which benefits everyone, really.
Absolutely, more trust in financial reports overall. And then there's the Diaspora mobile app.
What's that all about?
It connects over 40,000 ICAI members overseas, a platform for communication, resources, networking.
A global community of Indian CAs. That's brilliant. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Talk about skill development and education.
Yes. A core focus for ICA, always striving to keep their members ahead of the curve.
So they set up a professional skills enrichment committee.
Exactly. Focused on workshops, especially for young CAs, encouraging entrepreneurial growth within the profession.
Interesting. So they see the role of the accountant evolving beyond just the numbers.
Absolutely. They also have a specialized research center at their Center of Excellence in Hyderabad.
Focusing on niche areas, I read about the program on family businesses.
Right, providing that specialized expertise. They're also fully on board with the national education policy.
So how has that changed their approach to education and training?
They made CA Foundation and intermediate exams happen 3 times a year now, more accessible.
That's great. And what about their digital learning campus?
A huge hit. Over 167,000 registrations already.
Embracing technology for education, smart move. And on top of that, over 9.55 crore in scholarships for 13,146 students.
Wow, that's impressive.
It is. They're putting their money where their mouth is, supporting those aspiring professionals.
Definitely. Shows their commitment to nurturing the next generation of CAs.
Now let's talk tech, AI specifically. It's buzzing in the accounting world, and ICI seems to be on top of it.
Oh, absolutely. Their president even said, accountancy needs innovation to drive sustainable growth and meet the challenges of tomorrow.
Sounds like a call to action. So what are they actually doing?
Well, they launched CA an AI-powered tool.
Bold move. Shows they're serious about harnessing this cutting-edge tech.
And there's the AI committee, specifically focused on exploring and implementing AI solutions.
Forward thinking. But it's not all about fancy new tools, right?
Yeah.
What about their e-office platform.
Ah, yes. A practical commitment to sustainability, reducing paper waste and streamlining things.
Finding that balance, innovation, and responsibility. All right, let's move on to some of their key achievements this past year. Starting with the UDNs, those cross a major milestone, right?
A crore, a huge testament to their focus on document authenticity and accountability.
Right? 8 crore UDNs issued, that's a big deal. Builds trust in financial reports for everyone. They also launched the Audit Quality Maturity Model version 2.0.
Yes, raising the bar for audit practices in India.
It's not just about their members. It's about improving quality across the board. They also hosted the World Forum of Accountants, WOFA, in 2025.
A global stage for shaping the future of the profession. A major achievement for India.
And I read that during WOFA, the defense minister, Sri Rajnath Singh, had some interesting things to say.
He drew parallels between accounting and ancient scriptures, highlighting its long history and importance.
He called accountants custodians of integrity and accountability. Love that.
Really captures the essence of the profession. Now, let's turn to ICAI's financial performance and their analysis of GST collections.
They dug deep into that data, revealing some interesting insights.
Yes, like the fact that the top 6 states contribute almost 60% of total GST revenue.
A snapshot of India's economic powerhouses. But what about the contributions from different types of companies?
Here's a fascinating one. Public limited companies, only 0.5% of taxpayers, contribute a whopping 34.06% of the total GST collection.
Wow, big businesses definitely have a significant impact. Their analysis also showed the share of IGST, which varies greatly between states.
Yes. For instance, Haryana, Delhi, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh have a higher share, meaning interstate transactions are key for their economies.
Valuable information for policymakers. Okay, let's talk about something relevant to the startup world. Employee stock options, or ESOPs.
Ah, yes. They've become increasingly prominent in the Indian startup scene.
And their valuation can be complex, especially for private companies. That recent funding boom led to a surge in employee stock buybacks.
Creating wealth for employees, showing how important ESOPs are becoming.
It's a win-win. Employees sharing in the company's success.
Yeah.
Okay, last topic for this part. Socially responsible investing, or SRI.
Ah, yes. ESG investing is gaining momentum in India, reflecting a growing awareness among investors.
It's great to see investors prioritizing sustainability and ethical practices.
Absolutely. And the regulatory framework is evolving, promoting ESG reporting and disclosures.
So it's not just a trend, it's becoming ingrained in the investment landscape.
Definitely. SEBI, for instance, made the Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report mandatory for the top 1,000 listed companies.
A big step toward transparency and accountability. Okay, that's a wrap for this part of our deep dive.
We've seen how ICAI goes beyond just accounting, shaping policy, supporting initiatives, promoting financial literacy.
And it's not just within India. Their global influence is growing rapidly.
Exactly. They're establishing India as a leader in the accounting and financial services world.
It's impressive to see their dedication to staying ahead of the curve, especially with technology.
Absolutely. They're embracing innovation while upholding their role as guardians of integrity and accountability.
They're definitely a force to be reckoned with in the world of finance.
A question that's got a lot of people thinking for good reason.
Right. If AI can handle the numbers in a flash, what's left for us accountants to do?
Ugh, that's where things get exciting. Imagine CAs becoming more like advisors, you know?
For advisors? Okay, I'm listening.
They'll still work with complex financial data, but instead of getting lost in the weeds,
Right. No more number crunching all night long.
they'll use AI tools to spot those patterns, the trends hidden in the data.
So they can focus on the big picture, the strategic stuff.
Exactly. CAs evolve from number crunchers to business partners.
Okay, that's a pretty big shift.
It is. They'll use their financial smarts, plus their understanding of AI, to guide companies.
But that takes a whole new set of skills, doesn't it?
It does. CAs need to be constantly learning, mastering data analytics, AI ethics, even business strategy.
So not just the old school accounting principles anymore.
Nope, gotta be fluent in the language of AI too.
Bilingual accountants, huh? Finance and tech, that's a powerful combo.
You got it. And those who can do that, they'll be in high demand.
Not AI replacing accountants, but AI supercharging them.
Exactly. That's what IKI is working towards with the AI committee, CAGPT.
Good to know they're on top of it. But what about the bigger picture? You know, job losses, ethical concerns, all that.
Valid points. But remember, AI can do tasks. It can't replicate human judgment, empathy, critical thinking.
Those are still our strengths, the things that set us apart.
Exactly. It's not us against the machines, it's us working with them.
Finding that sweet spot where AI makes us even better.
Exactly, like a tool that helps us overcome our limitations.
Okay, that's a more optimistic way to look at it. But what else is ICAI doing to get their members ready for this AI-powered world?
They're hitting it from multiple angles. First, updating their curriculum, adding AI coursework.
Makes sense. You can't adapt to something you don't understand.
Right. But what about those already working as CAs?
Good point. Can't leave them behind.
They're offering professional development programs, workshops, all focused on AI, data analytics.
Upskilling, keeping everyone current, smart.
It's two-pronged, prepare new CAs and help existing ones adapt.
And it's not just the technical stuff, right? I read they're emphasizing soft skills too.
Absolutely. Communication, problem solving, critical thinking, those become even more crucial.
So well-rounded professionals, not just tech wizards.
Exactly. They're also talking to everyone involved, government, businesses, tech companies.
Making sure their training aligns with what the market actually needs.
It's a collaborative effort shaping the future of accounting together.
A roadmap, but built with input from all sides. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Talk about ICAI's role in shaping financial policy, especially with tech moving so fast.
They've always been active advisors to the government on these things, and now it's even more important.
Right, regulations need to keep up, but not stifle innovation.
A tricky balance indeed. So they're working with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, simplifying company rules, investor protection laws.
Modernizing the rulebook for the digital age.
Exactly. They're also giving input to SEBI on regulating blockchain and cryptocurrency.
Those are hot topics. Good to know ICAI's expertise is being used.
And they're pushing for adoption of international accounting standards.
Making sure India's practices are top-notch, globally aligned.
Plus, they're focusing on corporate governance, making sure it's strong and transparent.
Building trust and confidence in the system.
It's a proactive, strategic approach. Not just reacting, but shaping the future of finance.
Okay, that's impressive. But let's get real. What are some of the biggest challenges for the accounting profession right now with all this tech disruption?
Keeping up is tough. New tech pops up constantly. It's hard to stay current.
A never-ending learning curve.
ICI offers programs, resources, but ultimately, it's up to each individual to own their development.
Got to be proactive. Can't just wait for the knowledge to come to you.
You got it. Embrace continuous learning. That's key for any profession now.
Another challenge, changing how we work. AI takes over routine stuff. Accountants need new roles.
Becoming more strategic, advisory, less about the day-to-day grind.
Not just new skills, but a new way of thinking altogether.
Yep. Comfort with ambiguity, being a problem solver, explaining things to non-finance folks.
See the big picture, connect the dots, make the numbers tell a story.
And it's not just individuals. Organizations need to adapt too, using tech effectively.
It's a team effort, embracing change, making innovation the norm.
Tech isn't the enemy, it's a tool. We just need to use it wisely.
Okay, let's talk ethics. AI raises a whole new set of issues. How's ICAI handling that?
They're very serious about it. Updating their code of ethics, addressing AI specifically.
Transparency, fairness, accountability, the core values have to apply to AI too.
Exactly. They're giving guidance to CAs, helping them navigate ethical dilemmas.
So a framework for responsible AI use within the profession.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And they're joining the public conversation about AI ethics.
Not just internal rules, but contributing to the bigger picture.
ICI knows AI impacts everyone, so ethical development is crucial.
Okay, let's shift gears. Let's talk about the opportunities AI brings to accounting.
Oh, there's tons. It can make accounting faster, more accurate, more insightful.
Exciting times. So what are some of the areas where AI shines brightest?
Data analysis, for sure. Accountants deal with tons of data. AI can analyze it way faster.
Like a superpowered assistant, spotting patterns we might miss.
Exactly. Accountants are free to interpret, strategize, advise.
AI handles the grunt work. We focus on the high-level thinking.
Then there's automation, AI taking over those repetitive tasks.
Data entry, reconciliations, all those time-consuming things.
More time for value-added activities, less risk of errors.
Efficiency and accuracy, a double win.
As AI gets smarter, it'll handle even more complex stuff, changing the accountant's role further.
So what skills do accountants need to thrive in this automated world?
Soft skills become super important. Got to be able to explain complex stuff simply.
Tell the story behind the numbers, make it relatable for everyone.
And be a problem solver, quick on your feet in a constantly changing environment.
Strategic thinking over pure technical skills.
Exactly. And always be learning. The tech never stands still.
Adaptability and continuous learning. the hallmarks of the future accountant.
The profession is transforming. Those who embrace change will succeed.
Okay, let's recap what we've learned so far.
ICI is driving the future of accounting in India, from literacy to education, tech to ethics.
They're shaping policy, modernizing regulations, making sure the financial system is future-proof.
And they're making sure CAs are ready for whatever comes next, with the right skills and knowledge.
They're true stewards of the profession, ensuring it stays relevant and respected.
Now let's dive into our final part, exploring emerging trends and predictions for what's to come.
Okay, deep divers, buckle up as we wrap up our journey exploring the future of accounting with ICAI. What's on the horizon? What trends and predictions are shaping this landscape?
Well, one that's just impossible to ignore is the rise of cloud computing.
Yeah, cloud computing, it's everywhere. But how does that impact the accounting world specifically?
More and more businesses are moving their financial data to the cloud.
Oh, I see. Makes sense. Everything is going digital these days.
It has huge implications for accountants. Think about it. Accessibility and collaboration.
Right. No more being chained to your desk to access important files.
Exactly. Cloud-based accounting software means teams can work together from anywhere.
Makes things much more efficient, especially in today's globalized world.
And it creates opportunities for specialized cloud-based accounting services.
Catering to different industries, different sizes of businesses.
The accounting world is becoming more connected, more agile, keeping pace with the digital economy.
So what else is brewing on the horizon? Any other big trends catching your eye?
Another big one is blockchain technology. Its use in accounting is gaining traction.
Blockchain, that's a bit of a buzzword, I'll admit. How does it actually apply to accounting?
Imagine a digital ledger, completely tamper-proof, recording every single transaction.
Okay, that sounds pretty secure.
That's blockchain. Secure, transparent, every detail is recorded.
So, reduces the chances of fraud,
Yeah.
makes financial reporting more reliable.
Exactly. It streamlines a lot of processes too. Reconciliation, intercompany transactions.
Saving time, reducing costs. Who wouldn't want that? But with all this automation, does that mean accountants are out of a job?
Not at all. Blockchain can automate tasks, but it can't replace human judgment, expertise, or ethical oversight.
Oh, I see. So accountants need to understand blockchain, how to use it, how to interpret the data.
It's back to that idea we discussed, human PLUS machine, working together for the best outcome.
Using technology to our advantage, not letting it replace us entirely.
Finding that synergy where technology enhances our skills and leads to even better results.
Okay, blockchain, cloud computing, that's a lot to process. Any other predictions for the future of accounting?
One that's gaining traction is the rise of the hybrid accountant.
Hybrid accountant. Okay, you've got my attention. What exactly does that mean?
Think of someone with traditional accounting skills, but also expertise in AI, blockchain, data analytics.
Wow, the ultimate multitasker, a jack of all trades in the accounting world.
Exactly. They'll be highly sought after as businesses navigate the digital economy.
Sounds like a pretty secure career path as long as you keep learning and adapting.
It is. But it's not just about technical skills. Communication, problem solving, critical thinking, those are crucial too.
Being able to bridge the gap between technology and business, that's the key.
Now, let's step back for a moment and consider the bigger picture.
Okay, the broader impact of all this?
As technology advances, the need for transparency and accountability in finance only grows stronger.
That makes sense. More data, faster transactions. You need strong systems to maintain trust.
And that's where accountants play a vital role as guardians of financial information.
It's about more than just numbers. It's about upholding ethical standards.
Making sure financial reporting is accurate, transparent, reliable, maintaining public trust.
It's a big responsibility.
It is. Accountants have a duty to ensure financial information is used ethically, especially as technology keeps evolving.
Okay, deep divers, we've covered a lot. From ICAI's work to the tech revolutionizing the accounting world.
We've seen their dedication to promoting financial literacy, embracing innovation, upholding ethical standards.
They're truly shaping the future of finance, both in India and globally.
It's been a fascinating journey exploring the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
So, for our listeners, even those not in the accounting world, what's the one thing they should take away from all of this?
The financial world is changing rapidly, driven by technology and a growing need for transparency.
And chartered accountants are leading the way, ensuring integrity and trust in the system.
ICAI and its members are playing a crucial role, from embracing new tech to shaping policies.
It's an exciting time to be part of this evolving landscape.
Indeed, and as we've seen, the future holds both challenges and opportunities for those willing to adapt.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the world of ICII and the future of accounting with us.